Yeah? Well, it doesn't work that way!
What?
We've been through the mud, the shit and the blood, and I've saved your ass more times than I can count.
These studios are absolutely incredible. The amount of production value, the infrastructure, the crews, the resources here create a really, really big budget epic film, which Expendables needs to be.
Bulgaria is the place to be.
Working with Sylvester Stallone since day one, I am in awe of his instincts. That man has a creative instinct that I still to this day, I think, oh, I've worked him out. I think I know how he's going to approach this. There's not an action beat he hasn't done before. You know, that's one of the joys of working with him. And he's also extremely hilarious. He's one of the funniest men I've ever worked with. I'm threatening to book him on the Improv studio in LA because he needs to do it. He needs an open mic and he can just roll.
They're in trouble. The Expendables are being made to dance naked.
Am I allowed to do slime impersonations?
But I wonder if we can get a donkey on this roof.
Yeah. I prefer to go for a sheep. Yeah. You all exchange a look?
What are those, the sheep?
As we all know, Sly is a legend. He's a great movie maker. He understands he's a writer. He's also a director, a producer. He's a true partner of mine.
He inspires not just me, but everyone that's around him. He's a massive creative talent. He's the only actor in the world that's had a #1 movie in 5 separate decades. I don't know anyone else that's had that, so there's a reason for that.
He makes fun of me a lot, though. I don't know if it's making fun of Gunner or Dolph. I haven't figured that out, but we punched each other in the face, about 25 years ago, and I think when you're in the ring with somebody, you get to know them pretty well.
He's such a badass in all his movies. Then he comes to set and he jokes around and he's just one of us.
Best time working with him. As everyone knows, he's a highly trained, very talented actor. He long ago won the battle of whether or not he should be taken seriously.
You're gonna give this guy a chance in court.
It's not my decision.
No, never is.
It certainly has an intensity that he brings to everything that he does.
It's not an accident. They were trapped in here like rats in a maze.
I've always looked up to him. It was kind of just through his perseverance, through his just grinding it out and like not accepting no for an answer that he got to where he is. And he's arguably the biggest movie star on the planet. He took a chance and I am forever indebted to him.
3, 2, 1!
Would have thought years ago that I would have even met the man, let alone, you know, be rubbing shoulders and sharing scenes with him. It's great. As a person, he's just tremendous. You know, he's a super smart chap, constantly being educated in his company. So I love him as a director. I love what he does. Enough of that. I'm not going to say any more. They'll think I'm having an affair with him.
You were stupid enough to get yourself into this mess! We're the only ones crazy enough to get you out of it!
Come on! We're late for war!
You know, these are characters created by Stallone, most of them. And, you know, he has this knack for knowing what the average Joe likes. You know, the guy in the street, what do they like to see? They're not superheroes, even though it's a bit of a cartoon, the whole thing, but still within that concept, the characters are sort of human and they have their flaws.
Now, they're the old school pals that have this undetachable bond. They just can't work alone. They can't work without each other. And they're all quirky in their own separate way.
You look like a proud, demented father.
Trench is a guy that has been partners with all the best warriors around, and Sly always needs my help. So I come in and rescue him. And sometimes we partner, sometimes we do separate missions. We have mutual respect for our talents.
You're an idiot.
Thanks for showing up.
I guess our favors are done.
The team have trouble, so Arnold and I, we try to come back to help them. Pretty good.
Getting a little kinky over here.
He's responsible for supervising the mission and to try and control Barney and his renegade bunch. Also, he's responsible for the intelligence to help find the character that Mel Gibson plays.
If I were to start thinking of him as a bad guy, I wouldn't be doing my job properly. I mean, it's the first rule of Stanislavski, which is you do not judge your character. So I don't think of myself as